Okay, hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, we're live. I'm in what's going to be my office. I keep saying that, don't I? But yeah, I've got family over and everything else today. So it's obviously my son's graduation tomorrow. So my father-in-law is over and he's staying. So the house is just like very loud. So thought I'd pop up here. I'd come into what's going to be the new office. And hey, Dank City, how are you? I might have to turn to the right because I've just got the laptop set up just on my right hand side here, which is a bit different to where I normally set it up. So let me just have a quick look through. So maybe I should pull this over a little bit where I've got this on here because I'm not used to this setup. But once it's all this bed that's down here, once that's cleared out, I'll have my desk and everything up here and it'll all be set up and it's going to be great. I can't wait. My own little man cave. It's good to see other people now. Instead of doing their usual live vlogs, I've now tried to jump in early because Andy's going at 1700 instead of 1600. It's pathetic. Anyway, Ray's had to, yeah, keep him up here. He's like a puppet. But anyway, let me go on and see who is on. Close that door. DJ Killer Buzz. Let's go City. I am late. As I replied back to Julio before saying, not unless it's 1700. That was about nearly an hour ago. It's already Thursday in Japan. Then there you go. So we know that's the reason why. Roberto Blondie, we are well early, lads. Afternoon all. Hi, Brian. Hey, Dank City's in the house. How are you, buddy? MRG, congratulations to your son. Thank you very much, mate. Well, it's not happened yet. It's going to be tomorrow, so we're just getting prepared for that. Roberto Blondie, congrats to your son and proud daddy. Yeah, very proud. He's going back for another year, so it's not like it's all over. He's going back and doing his final year of teaching, and then I think part of that year is out at schools and things like that teaching. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Where are you? Is that a new series? Where are you? Instead of who are you? I'm in what was Will's old bedroom. It's going to be my office in the future, which is going to be great. So I'm going to have everything in here, all the equipment that I need, and tons of stuff. So it's going to be great. I don't have to worry about people coming in and out the door, and it's going to be nice and quiet. The only thing is it's warm in here because nobody's been in this room for a couple of weeks now since Will moved downstairs into another double-sized bedroom. So it's yeah, it's warm. So I've just had to open the skylight, but it's a nice little room. It's only small, but it'll do. Afternoon, Andy and fellow brethren. How are you, Bernard? You well, mate? Roberto Blondie Ray doesn't know. Take us on a tour of your abode. No, it's private, mate. This is my house. Ali Adi Braham Mohammed. Hello, Andy. How about Cancelo news? Nothing on it, mate. Nothing. Pump. MCI FC. Hi. How are you, buddy? You're new. Where are you from? Simon at Hale. Whoa, feel like I'm watching the borrower. Yeah, it does. I feel a little bit like I'm a borrower in here. Andy is late. Unsubscribe all. Yeah, feel free. I'm not screaming for subs. So feel free if you want to. MRG got carpentry next year. Oh, well done, mate. Good luck with that. What's that, in school, college? Or are you going on an apprenticeship or something like that? Bernard Denny says out loud, Ruby. Daniel Neerman, do you think we will sign a new centre back in the summer? I really don't know. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's going to happen. I am really 50-50 with it. We could do, we might not do, we might not. I don't know. I'll be honest. Yes, Andy Cancelo gonna come to City, says Connor Nixon. You reckon? You really do? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. We'll talk about it, but I'm not sure. Thoughts on Kieran Trippier potentially moving to Juventus? I think it all depends on what's going to happen. It looks like, is it Kyle Peter Walkers or Walkers Peters or something, another hyphenated name. Looks like he's Gonna be the future right back at Spurs, so it makes sense for him to move on. Get a big payday. Julie Dolan, hi Andy, how are you? Julie, when are you gonna come on? Who are you? You keep telling me you're gonna do it. When are you coming on? I just need 10 minutes of your time and via Skype, and we can do a series with Julie Dolan. Everyone on here, comment now to say, come on, Julie. Just write, come on, Julie. DJ Killabuzz, do you think we will sign any more players? I think we will do. I think we'll sign several more players. You know, not necessarily for the first team, but do I think we'll sign any other players for the first team? Yeah, I think we'll sign maybe one more. I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you. What else have we got on here? Pump, hi mate, welcome to the channel, says Robito Blondie. Bernard Deneen, oh, don't know what's that's just gone on there. Sorry, because I've not got my mouse. I'll just go back to your comments. You just need a telescope for that window. Yeah, I do actually. It's nice. And what would I see? In Cheshire and Manchester, what would I see? Clouds. What's the point? Joseph BT says, your house is our house. You cheeky bugger. No, it isn't. Definitely isn't, mate. But my room is your room. I'll give you that one, but not my house. Going college, MRG. Well, good luck with that one, mate. Brian Garner says, we've signed a young lad from West Brom. Spoke about that 3 days ago, Brian. Come on, keep up. Rogers, mentioned that 3 days ago it was going to be done. Hermoso is awesome. People keep talking about that. I mentioned that Asquith yesterday. Ain't going to happen for City, I'm afraid. Joseph Beatty, shows around your garden, pal. No, I'm not in the garden. The garden's downstairs. I'm actually upstairs today. So I'm upstairs. I'm not in the garden. And people are in the back garden, so I'm not going to go down with my camera down there. Blue Heart, hi Andy, liking the new office, feeling sorry for the lack of guitar. Should have brought it up with me, shouldn't I? Just put it in the background. It's probably feeling lonely down there and sort of left out from your comments. Section 20, evening Andy and all Sky Blues. How are you, Section? Are you well today? Daniel Neerman, are you more excited about Rodri or about... Oh, Rodri every day of the week, mate. Angelino's a great signing, but Rodri, far more excited about seeing Rodri, you know, fit in at some point into this Pep Guardiola system. I think it'd be amazing. Absolutely, he'll be a great player. Roberto Blondie, he wants to see the abode to locate a spot for him when we all pile in for the MCFT barbecue, if you recall. Yes, he probably does. I tell you what, if you're up for it and you really want to, maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one. I said maybe, and I've said I will, because still got a nice big tent and everything for the back garden. Got a nice big barbecue, and can get some from the stables next door. Can get some nice straw bales and things like put them down. That's what I did for my wife's 50th, and we had loads of friends and family over, and it was a brilliant night. So maybe we could arrange something. You can come over and we'll have a big pee up and have a bit of a barbecue round at Andy's with a bit of Oasis going on or something in the background. Or maybe somebody who plays a guitar. What was the guy yesterday? Alexander. Maybe he can bring his band round. J-Hope says, what do you think on Gabby? Does he deserve a higher role? Maybe as a winger, or should he leave? No, he's not. Definitely shouldn't leave. No, not at all. Remember, we've only got a couple of seasons left of Sergio. And then Gabby could quite easily, if not towards the end of this season or beginning of next season, he could quite easily walk into that number one role. So he's getting better as he gets older. So no, Gabby should stay. Could he play as a wing role? Yeah, possibly. But again, it goes back to the whole thing of let's not try and fit players into positions that we've still got loads of players who can play in those positions anyway. Who you're going to drop to put somebody in a position like that? What have we got here? Joseph Beatty. Come on, Julie, don't be shy. Come on, Julie. How rude, says Bernard Denis. Jason Foy. Come on, Julie. Roberto Blondie. Come on, Julie, you superstar. Dank City says, come on, Julie. Cy Manny McHale. He also says, if I jump down a bit, He also says, go on, Julie, you know it makes sense. Sugri Kadka says, come on, Julie. Hi, guys, who is signing? Don't know yet. Hey, Andy, new backdrop. It's just I'm in the what's going to be my office because I've got family over. So if you're late, I was talking about my family's over because my son's graduation tomorrow. Nipum Sharma was letting go of Geronimo Rulli a mistake? No, don't think so. Clouds, you've no soul, mate. Joseph Beat says, Rogers the next Dele Alli, allegedly. Yeah, right. We'll see. MRG, what do you think of this new wonder kid, Harvey Elliott? I don't know much about him, mate, if I'm being honest with you. Levi Greenwood, what time is it, Andy? It's 17:07, mate. 5:07 GMT. Elliott, Harvey Elliott signed for Liverpool as well. Don't know much about him, mate, I'll be honest. Hey, Ryan, how are you? Do you have a bed in there for when you're in the doghouse? Yeah, I do. It's my son's old room. Yeah, I do have a bed. Look, there's a bed there, but that's coming straight out because there's not enough room in here. So that's coming. I'm going to rip that down this weekend. It's a nice bed actually. It's got drawers and everything underneath it. So it's actually. I'll try and show you. If anyone wants a bed, let me just spin it around. Anyone wants a bed? Oh, it's got drawers and everything in it. There you go. So, if anyone wants it, just let me know. You can have it, because otherwise, the only thing I'm going to do with it is completely rip it to pieces, because I'm not going to waste time trying to get rid of it. So, if you want it, you can have it, and you can see here, look at this, look at all of this. I'm going to really embarrass him now. This is all on his door. This is from when he was a kid, 4 or 5 years of age. Look at all that. That door is going to have to come off its hinges. And I'm going to have to sand everything down and get rid of all those Doctor Who stickers and you name it that's on here when he went through his Doctor Who phase. And I think on the outside of the door there's a Man City. Actually, he's got. Let me just see. Has he still? Oh, he has still got it here. I'll show you. There you go. So that's like, at least he's kept that on the door, and I'll keep that. That'll come inside. So I'll close this door. There you go. So at least he kept that on the door. But that's going to come in here, and I'll put it somewhere or whatever on the channel. So Bayern Munich won't let the Sane thing go. Probably, yeah. I mean, they're being a bit pathetic over it. If I'm being honest with you, you said that English Mastiff. Yeah, I mean it's just on and on and on. It's like just being so dramatic over the whole bloody thing. So this is the nearest you will get to heaven. Phil, good afternoon, Andy. Up in the clouds. I am, mate. Bernardini, maybe it's defo as far as I'm concerned. João Cancelo on the Juve Twitter page. Thoughts? Maybe, maybe not. Wommy, that's Wommy. You're new. Where are you from? Maybe, maybe not. I'll hold fire on the whole Cancelo thing. I've said it. I think there's far too many variables in the whole sort of deal, and I think Danilo is going to be the key to it. Will we get biscuits in the farm? Thank you. You choose them, mate. You can have them. Oh, you bring them and you can share them. Sanjay J says, hi, how are you, buddy? Section 20, will we get biscuits? Hello, how are you, Lavinius Iguillo? I'm good, mate. How are you? Where are you from? That's a new name on Man City Fan TV. Josie P says, are you invited to your house, Andy? That's polite. Well, I never said all. I'll invite certain people. Bernardine, straw on the floor. What is it? Yates' Wine Lodge. Hey, I tell you what, my back garden would end up looking like Yates' Wine Lodge on a Saturday night, I'm sure, with you lot. Brian Gardner, will you bring the piano in there? We haven't got a piano. Where have you got a piano from? You mean the guitar? The guitar will probably come up with me. I might just put it on the wall. What do you reckon? What do you reckon about up here? If I put it somewhere like there you go. Or because there's not much more room in there, so maybe I'll put it somewhere like that, and then I can grab it while somebody's teaching me how to play it. Any transfer news for City? Nothing. I'll be honest with you, mate. There's nothing really going on, if I'm being honest. I wrote underneath is obviously the third kit was allegedly is being released, but supposed to be later this month. But it's out there. I'm sure you've seen it, the pink and the yellow and everything else. And don't forget, Kiamu comes on Man City Fan TV. He actually said the other night he saw somebody at a symphony in Vancouver wearing underneath a suit. So the other one, I mean, I've already done this. I broke this story and spoke about this story 2 days ago, and this was the whole thing that was going on about Jose Cifuentes. And remember, I did this on, was it Monday or could have been Sunday, can't remember, talking about it. And yeah, it looks like there's the potential that it could be true. We still don't know yet, but remember I said that he said he would prefer to go to either Man City or Celtic. Yeah, like it's his choice. But the rumours are that he could potentially, somebody's thrown a little bit of extra info in there, that he could potentially go to some Croatian side on loan. Now, whether they're just saying that to put a little bit of 1 + 1 = 3 type of thing, because Antony Palaversa, as you know, City player, is on loan back at his Hajduk Split. We bought him, loaned him back for another year. So why they've chosen Croatia, I'm not too sure, but they're trying to say that he could be City's third signing, and he could go on loan to Hajduk Split, where Antony Palaversa is. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure Split would be, I don't know whether that would be a sensible move when we've got the likes of NAC Breda and we've got the likes of Girona, etc. Remember, this kid is only a baby. But he's 20 years of age, so maybe there's something in it. I'm trying to think who actually is this. It's some random guy on the MEN. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on the Cifuentes stuff. What we got? Poor Craig's first Man City game really made me laugh. On who are you? Yeah, when I said to him, "What was your first game?" Like you expect. My first game was here, but because I live in Scotland, it was such and such a thing. And then he come up with 6-1 against Hearts, and it was like, oh my god, what an introduction to Man City. But I spoke to him afterwards and before the video, obviously, and he just said, it was. I just love City because obviously it started off with Oasis and got me into them, and I just loved them ever since. So he's been through the rough times as well, pre-99 and all the way through. So I want to say a massive thank you to Craig for coming on the channel. And like I said, if anybody wants to still come on, I'm going to just put this up here. You can do, and like I said, I'm not going to put a timeline on the. I'm not going to put a timeline on the series. When it's naturally run its course, we'll move on because we've got like loads of other projects. So if I've got several still to do and 2 more already done, but I'm just waiting for those people to come back from holidays before I put them out. So you just need a couple of City posters. And a full biscuit barrel in there, Andy. Bet it's hot there. It's hot today only because that window's been closed since my lad a couple of weeks ago moved out of here. So yeah, I walked in here before, thought, I'll set it up in here, and it's like a sauna. So that window will stay open now until I move in, hopefully this weekend, and get it all set up. Rubto Blondie, Julie Dolan, same here. How could you not choose Raheem after his visit to you? Sorry, I might have missed something there. Simon Matt Hale, Steve, we've got a bed going free, alien hats for sale, and a barbecue around their handies. Levi Cap, yeah, you're late, mate. Where have you been? Everyone's been talking about you, Levi, saying, where's Levi? He's always late. He's always comes halfway through the vlogs. What's going on? Kevin Mole, hi Andy, how are you? The Prince Hot Jordan 11, we need more competition in the team. I want to keep Manu Garcia and Alex Garcia. No chance. Absolutely no chance. They'd never get anywhere. They'd get absolutely nowhere near the first 11. They'd get nowhere near the actual squad. So it's pointless. They're on loan for a reason, to learn. They are not good enough. Neither of them are good enough to be anywhere near a squad position. They're just not. It's that simple. And people, if you're going to make comments like that, then Prince, I'll ask you, who are you going to drop out of the squad for two kids who have not really pulled up trees at their loan clubs? Because that's what you'd have to do. We can only name so many in a squad. Piano, just about room for exactly. Absolutely. You can't fit much in here, mate, Bernard. Been playing my guitar this afternoon, Ryan Corey. Good, you can come round, give me some lessons. Put a hammock up, Andy, and sway to the heart's content doing the flags. Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, good idea. Maybe. City, Sora's linked with Dani Alves on Twitter. Would you want him at City? Yeah, I think that ship sailed, if I'm being honest. Maybe for 1 year. But I think he'd probably want a little bit more than that. But, yeah. Steve Black says, is that the TARDIS? It is. No to Dani Alves. No, not for me either. It's been different. No, I would not. Dank City, he has a poor forehead. Joseph Beatty, we will all come to your barbecue if you buy us all a season ticket. Yeah, right. Sure you would. Craig Forrest, have you found a link for Sane and has he signed? No, I'm still waiting for that. Still waiting for that link from yesterday. 2 people came on and said it's just been announced he's signed, and they asked for links and nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dank City, I'm sure he can have plastic surgery. Agree, past his best. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's gone now. And remember, Pep it was all agreed with Dani Alves at City. It was all agreed, and then on his wedding day, PSG came in for him on his wedding day and persuaded him to sign for PSG because nothing had been formally signed. So Pep's not one for going back in. We've seen it with other players. He asked once and that's it. There's only the Laporte thing where he went back in because Laporte was injured and he knew that was the player he wanted. Are you in the biscuit cupboard? Yeah, I probably feels like it. But Norman will probably bottle it tomorrow. Blue Out, do you know the truth about the claimed Sporting Lisbon officials' visit? What you're talking about? I'm just trying to see from a couple of the other stories here. I'm going to quickly talk about. Is this the one you're talking about? The visit that happened, allegedly happened about 7 days ago. What are you talking about? So I'm just seeing it. Sporting were mentioned in one of the other things I was going to quickly talk about. Let me just see. Is it that one or is it that one? Let's see. No, I thought I'm sure Sporting were mentioned in one of the things I was going to quickly talk about, but maybe not. So was it the one from Sporting Lisbon officials flying amid Bruno Fernandes Man United transfer, but they were going to Man City in the MEN. Yeah, I mean maybe it was for that. There was the supposed meeting between Cheeky Ferran and the Sporting Lisbon director. I think that was originally started. That rumour was about 2 weeks ago with regards to the Bruno Fernandes stuff. And then there was also the week after that, there was the João Felix rumours with Benfica. So not heard anything specific of that type of thing. Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing great. I'm very well. Berto Lee, how are you? MRG, do you think Douglas Luiz will get his work permit this summer? You know what I'm going to say? No. I'm going to say he won't be at City this summer. That's just a hunch. Might be totally wrong. I've got a hunch. No, he won't be at City this summer. He'll be out on loan. Can't get Skype on my laptop. You can't get Skype on your laptop. Why not? Hi, Andy and everyone here. Ming Yi Wong is on. How are you, buddy? Ryan Corey, mate. I went to school with scored for Carlisle yesterday in pre-season. I went to school with scored for Carlisle yesterday in the pre-season game against Hibs. Give us a bit more. Scott, MRG rumours are Luiz is going to Turkey on loan. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance. If he was going to get a work permit, I think it would have come through already by now. Julio says, "Why am I still awake? I have no idea. Get to sleep, Julio." Steve Black, Douglas Luiz is in limbo, sadly, as Brazil will play. Yeah, exactly, that's the problem. Levi's finally here, said Joseph Beatty. Is Steve Black the son of Bill or Levi or Levy Blues fame? So Steve Black, are you the son of Bill Black from Levenshulme? I'm guessing that's what Dave Wallace is saying or asking. Levi Cap says, I'm really busy. Ain't we all, Levi? Ain't we all, mate? But welcome and thank you for coming on the channel anyway. Bloody big hammock. oh. Bernard Deneen. You cheeky sod. Right. Oof. No, you would need a bloody big hammock. Phil says, good afternoon, Andy and everyone. How are you, Phil? English Master, get Fernandinho to retire international football. Maybe they would think about Douglas Luiz. Maybe. But it'd be a bit late now. Henry P44, do you think we have enough at centre-back to compete next season if we don't replace Company? I do. Would I like another player? Yes. Do I think we've got enough? Yes. But I would like another one, seeing as though Company's gone. If we lose somebody else, that's a different matter. Definitely need another centre-back. Not a bad shout, EM. Trouble is, though, it's Copa America's finished, isn't it? So until he gets international football, which he's not going to do now in the summer, the only time he might get it is between now and the end of the year, which means he might get a work permit for January, but he's not. I don't think he's going to get one now. Sporting Lisbon officials flying. Sorry, I read that one. Steve Black, only distant. Oh, so there is a bit of a link there. There you go. Joseph Beatty, Sane hasn't signed a new contract. Stop spreading gossip. We don't need Bruno Fernandes. We don't really need him. Jason Foy, Sporting Lisbon can to Man City talk about the young kid. English Master talking about the academy loaning players, sports official. Well, that was the original rumour, wasn't it? The original rumour was a few weeks ago that we were going to loan Sporting well, this was the rumour that when we were looking at Bruno Fernandes, we were going to loan several of our players to Sporting Lisbon as part of the actual deal. Now, that's a lot of information. Whether that's speculation, we don't know. But what did come out was, as we know, that came out, and said it on here in live vlogs in the past, is that the rumours came out from Portuguese journalists to say City have had no interest in Bruno Fernandes whatsoever. So was that just a lie, or is there something completely separate with regards to a discussion about loaning youngsters to Sporting Lisbon? Maybe there is, but it certainly doesn't sound like it was, truthfully, anything to do with the Bruno Fernandes deal. I'd love City to slap Rummenigge and get him to shut his gob with a melon. He is a melon, but that's what they do. We know that's what they do. They do it just to disrupt. They do it to just plant seeds and things like that. So it is what it is, and City just need to sort of, get on with it and sort out signing his contract. Simple as. I just dropped my phone. The rumour is that two officials were at City to discuss City's expected purchase of 18-year-old winger Felix Carrera. Well, there you go. That was the rumour that we talked about 4 or 5 days ago on Felix Carrera. So maybe that is the link somewhere there. Steve Black, just BT, you like that emoji, don't you, EM? Now you're going to get, see, Joseph, you don't do this with like older guys, because what they'll do now is they'll just inundate you with emojis. Prince Hot Jordan 11. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can have some young players competing for spots. It's not really about dropping players because the starters are going to play a lot, but these guys are in 4 competitions. Yeah, but you did. So what you're basically saying with that is, the Prince, and this is, and I'm not having a go at you, I'm just giving you my opinion on what you asked, and that is, you're going to take 2 kids from loan at clubs, you're going to bring them to City, and they might get 1 or 2 games in a whole season. So all that development time that they've had playing at these clubs, you're suddenly going to bring to a complete halt. That is basically what you're intimating. you think might happen or you'd like to happen. It doesn't make any sense, mate, honestly, from a footballing perspective. You're only going to bring people back from loan if you know that you're going to be able to give them plenty of cup competition game time. So let's imagine, worst case scenarios, we bring the likes of Garcia, the Garcias, Alex and Manu, back from their loan moves. They train around the squad. They're certainly not going to be in Premier League first team squad without they're not going to get anywhere near it, nowhere near it whatsoever. They might be lucky to make the bench in a cup team, because don't forget, in the cup competitions we've still got 2 players for every position that we have to satisfy. So basically in the cup competitions we might have Sane and Sterling as wingers. Those 2 players will need to be replaced by somebody else if they're rested. So you've got the likes of Mahrez, who will want game time. Now, there's no way you're going to leave Mahrez on the bench and bring somebody in ahead of him. You've got Bernardo Silva. You've got Phil Foden. So who are the players like Gundogan, like Rodri, like Fernandinho, the players who are going to rotate in that midfield area that Manu Garcia and Alex Garcia occupy? Who are the ones are you going to drop completely just to give them a couple of cup competition games? And what if we got knocked out of both of them? They're not going to get anywhere near the team. They're going to be sat on their hands because they're never going to get anywhere near the first team squad. So it doesn't make any sense for their progress and their development to bring the likes of players like that into the team, unless Pep thinks these are so exceptional they're going to break into the first team squad. And I can't see that happening. Not on their performances for the clubs they've been loaned at. No chance. Fully Naresh Kumar, Muric on loan, Bravo injured. Have we already signed Spanish from Eibar back up goalkeeper? I don't think it's been confirmed yet, mate, if I'm being honest. He's such a bellend, Carlisle English Mastiff. J-Ho, has Gundogan signed? Not yet, mate. If it has, you'd know about it on here. Joseph Beattie, not yet, I hope, but it won't be long. English Mastiff, Steve Black, so funny. English Mastiff, so true though. Levi Cap says 6/3 kit looks like a rhubarb and custard. It does, and that is just quickly talk about that, because like I said, there's not a lot going on today, I'll be honest with you. There was more news around yesterday, but today's just the same old. But it looks like 6/3 kit is going to be released at the end of later in July. City announced via a tweet today that the new kit will be officially announced on the 15th of July. So we haven't got long to go, 5 more days? Saying that it won't be launched next week, but it can be purchased for $90 with the Etihad Airways and Nexon Tyre logo on it. So we'll see. Apparently it's in Puma's American store, so we'll see what happens with that one. The next one is going to go, because what time is it? Yeah, I've got to go, so I've got about another 5 minutes and then I'm going. Did you see the auction that was on Twitter, the United fans, that the charity auction, they bought a Man City shirt, and then one of the bellends, they paid 200 quid for it, and then one of the bellends turned around and I think it was a Sergio Aguero shirt, and he starts putting it on the floor and standing on it and mopping the floor with it. It happened at the Midland Hotel on Saturday night, and you just think, loads of all the United fans are cheering and laughing and joking. You just think, you know what, if you're going to do that, yeah, just turn around and make a public statement to everyone saying, can't stand City, hate them, here you go, re-auction it, there's my money. But to do that for something you've bought for a charity, he ripped it, but then he put it on the floor and he stood on it, and he was like walking around on it on the floor like he was mopping the floor. And you just think, what a bellend, what an absolute fucking whopper to do that. I mean, that's for charity. Just he could quite easily have just, like I said, he could have held it up and said, can't stand City, blah 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 blah. I tell you what, he'd go, keep the money, re-auction it, and make some more money for the charity instead of trying to be big and clever. I mean, what a dickhead. What an absolute knob jockey. So anyway, finally, Carrera sounds like a Portuguese biscuit. Oh, don't go down biscuits because I'm going. Josie BT, everyone would love Foden, mate. Absolutely. Chocolate Felix. So, double standards. If we did it for Rummenigge, would be crying. Of course they would. Absolutely. Steve Black. Bring back Carafe. Carafe? Last couple of points because I've got to go. Latest reports, I reported it last week on the rumours about Antony. Tuesday, Brazilian side Sao Paulo claimed they've rejected a £20 million bid for their wonder kid, there you go, Antony. The offer was revealed by executive manager Alexandre Passaro. The window started 9 days ago and there have been 50 more ahead, but our aim is to hold on to the boys, he said. Proof of this is that we declined a proposal of more than £20 million or euro for Antony. Since City have been recently linked with the player, we've even wondered if this could be their bid. And today there's confirmation that it indeed did come from the Premier League team. So I mocked it a little bit last week, I must admit, so I hold my hands up if it's true. But apparently to a UOL journalist, Ricardo Peroni, says City wanted to buy the player and send him to Sporting. So again, this could have been a link with Sporting. This is what was talked about earlier. I saw an article. It was this article where they were keeping on loan for at least another season. So there you go. I thought it would be a load of crap last week when I mentioned about the whole Antony rumour. But it seems that if the allegations are true, that it was City that put the €20 million bid in for him. The report claimed the bid included another $5 million in performance bonuses, but still that wasn't enough to convince Sao Paulo to sell. So his salary offer was said to be very good, but the player chose not to force a way out of the club, as he believes that in a case he keeps working hard, he'll get even better opportunities in the future. So you've got to say good luck to the kid. You know, it's had a big offer to move to Europe, to Man City, for €20 million. That's a lot of money. I mean, we only paid 27 million for Gabi Jesus and similar for Moreno. It says... saying Man City and Sporting have given up on the signing since Antony will cost over €30 million, but let's see if they're right. So good luck to the kid. Maybe City might go back in for him, maybe they won't, maybe they'll just turn around and say right, fine, fair enough, and who knows, he could completely flop and that's it. So, and finally, there's just a little bit of thing about Maxi Gomez, which I don't even understand why we're linked with this. But that's basically about Valencia player would only consider Man City or PSG move. Napoli is beneath him. Yeah, right. Well, he's hardly pulling up trees. So this is Maxi Gomez's move to Valencia now, maybe on the close to completion. And they're paying big money for the Celta Vigo striker. He's only young. If I remember, he scored 19 goals in the season before last, and I think he scored 10 to 15 goals last season, something like that. But he's a striker, so you can see why they're trying to link him with Man City. But I just believe that there's absolutely nothing in that particular story about Maxi Gomez. Looks like he's going to complete his signing to Valencia, and there's going to be nothing in it whatsoever. So finally, before I go, let me just quickly read out, and don't forget, go over one other thing. Go over and check out the episode 8 of Who Are You with Craig from Edinburgh, City fan. That's on the channel. Put that on this afternoon. Hey Andy, sorry I'm late. I'm on holiday in Valencia. No problem. Enjoy Valencia. Tell us whether Maxi Gomez has signed yet. Guillaume, the new third kit looks awful in the flesh. Even my missus didn't like it, so I can't see many lads buying it. There you go. I thought he ripped it. He might have ripped it, but there was pictures of him. He had it under his feet. It's on Twitter. Saw it this morning. I love that show. They're so inferior to us now. It makes you realise how much piss we're boiling. It's great. It is absolutely brilliant. Spot on. I mean, they just hate us with a passion. And that is just like music to my ears and City fans' ears. It's just brilliant. Loads of money, numpty. Yes, I agree. Right, that's true. The loan players haven't really bossed up on their loans. Oh, well, it's hopeful. Hopefully some of these kids can do well. If you had to keep one of, who would it be? Well, keep them. Well, I'll keep the likes of Bolton. I'll keep the likes of Tommy Doyle. I'll keep the likes of Eric Garcia and Poveda. They're the ones I'd keep around the squad. As for the rest of them, they should really go on loan, go and get some experience. My brother's a United fan. Well, hey, that's his problem, not yours, Levi. Someone at bit bigger would have given that signed shirt to another. Absolutely. I mean, it was just pathetic. What you, cause all Ray talks about is what he's done. Colin. Good luck. I'm not saying anything. Colin Ray's not that bad. Rumto Blandy, thanks Andy. Congratulate your son for us. We're celebrating his achievement vicariously through Man City Fan TV. Thank you very much. It's tomorrow. I'll be back on when I get home. We're going with. It should finish around about, I don't know, 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock, and then we're going we're booked a table at Gino's in Liverpool. Go and have some lunch and come back home, and he's staying out with his mates in an Airbnb and whatever else. So I'll be back tomorrow on the live vlog. I don't know what state I'll be in. It depends whether my wife's going to drive or not, but we'll see. Bring back Isco and Everton Suarez. I missed those rumours. Isco rumour being a week since he was mentioned. What's going on with that one? I'll bring it back tomorrow. Isco. Disco is back on. Isco's got testimony at City in October. Brilliant, Bernard. Maxi Gomez or Maxi Packer? Maxi Packer biscuits. I'll take that one. What about Isco 3 years ago? Not now, I agree. Bernard with Bertie Glauber. Isco loaned out to Real. Tommy Doyle got bags of potential. He has got lots of potential. But if he keeps progressing and working hard the way he's doing, I think he's definitely one in the next 18 months that could quite easily be in the Foden role now, chipping away around that first team squad. Philip said they wiped the floor with our shirt. We wiped the floor with their team. Spot on, buddy. English Mastiff, yes, one I want to see and move through the ranks. Have fun, see Andy, you too, Dank City. Still wait for Julie Dolan to say that she's coming on. Who are you? Maybe I'll send her an email in a bit. Liverpool will be busy, not all left from the from the parade yet. Liverpool traitor. Yes, Steve, hope the kid makes it. City will win the league and we'll be drinking tea and dunking biscuits by March. Let's hope so. Still laughing at Bernard's Isco testimonial. That was quite funny. English Mastiff, yes, I hope so too. Julie Dolan, who is she? Julie Dolan, she's a legend. She's a legend. You know the hats, if you go back and watch the hats, and if you go back and watch Man City Fan TV outside the Etihad Stadium, outside the Blue Moon Cafe, going back about 3-4 games before the end of the season, I interviewed Julie and she knits the hats that Mendy and Sterling and Delph and others have worn. And she gave us some, and we did a prize draw and gave them to a couple of City fans, and we've still got a couple left. So Julie is a star. Need to get her on the channel and do a Who Are You? She's a lovely, lovely woman. Ladies, everyone. Sounds like a legend. Even all of good one. Julie's our new Helen. Hey. Right, guys, listen, I've got to go. I've got to go back downstairs. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up before you go. That'd be great. And go and watch the episode 8 of Who Are You with Craig in Scotland. Have a good day, Ocean Rage, you too. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what state I'm going to be in, but I'll be back for a live vlog. And more stuff coming. Tons of stuff. Just watched a new project today. Somebody sent me through like a teaser video of it, and I'm not going to go into any detail whatsoever on it, but what I'm going to say is it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm really excited about this one. But it's not going to come out until maybe the beginning of August, because there's still work to do on it. Yes, do an Isco vid. Oh God, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. What a tactical analysis on how many rumours have been. Maybe I'll do a skitty one, a bit of a joke one. Can I come on, or Who Are You? Of course you can. Yeah. Send me an email, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Email Andy. Yeah, email me if you want to come on. You're more than welcome. All it takes is 10 minutes of your time. That's it. As long as you've got Skype on your phone or in your laptop, 10 minutes, that is all it takes. And you're more than welcome. Craig initially didn't want to come on. He wanted to do podcast stuff, but then said, come on, and look today, he was great. So send me an email. You're more than welcome. Like I said, it's not one that takes up loads of your time. You can do it. It takes 10 minutes to do. That is all it is. Just have a think of those particular questions. But anyway, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Thank you again, everybody, for all your comments and positivity and just the way that you connect with each other on this channel. That makes me want to do more for the channel, and the comments that have come through and everything else is just brilliant, because the idea was to connect fans from not just Manchester but from all over. So that's the whole idea of the stream, the live vlogs, the Man City Fan TV. So yeah, so thank you for interacting and being nice to everyone else who comes on the channel. Well, maybe not everybody, but there you go. English, cheers lads, always a pleasure. Thank you, English Mastiff. Kiam, thanks Andy, great stream mate, you're welcome buddy. So get in touch, I'll see you tomorrow at some point, and yeah, spread the word, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow.